Just unfortunately, you can't continue the work today without a permit.
Fucking pissed off. Ridiculous. I'm almost done with business. I'm just fucking done. I'm just gonna walk to the next fucking job site. To go down to the office and get yelled at, amigo. All right, team, we're just getting out of the house here. I got my coffee. Leo has his Wawa egg bites or whatever you got. And we're about to go to the shop, get the crews ready today. We got a solid 4 or 5 day work week. And then we're gonna have a little company fiesta for the 4th here at Miami Casa. Good morning, team. We're here at my shop. We're gonna get the guys are gonna start rolling in here any minute. We got a couple team members already here. I'm here, gonna get my crews lined up, get their jobs assigned to them, answer any questions they may have, go over the game plan for today, this week. And we got 3 jobs. We got a boulder removal project. My one crew is gonna wrap up a planting and irrigation and lighting install project, collect the check on that. That should be about 12K back half. And then we got a little cleanup project in Chester Springs. So that's what we're doing this morning. If you guys are looking for landscaping services, 484-901-6635. Registration, please. Get out of the vehicle. No, just kidding. How was your weekend, my friend? You do anything special?
No, good.
Cool. You're gonna go in Victor's truck today, my friend. So here's what we're gonna do. Rosa, Estorgio, Armando is gonna go in your truck and your trailer. They're gonna go do a property cleanup.
Okay.
You're gonna take the F-250 today and you're gonna go to the big project. My trucking guy is lined up. So basically you're just gonna be dumping rocks in his truck all day.
Okay.
And he's gonna dump the back half like that, you know, when you go down here. I sent him a video of where to dump. I need to get a haircut like you, Francisco. Tell me where you go. Let's go get our haircut together. Oh, she comes to your house? Oh my God, what is he, a rapper? Guys are coming to my guy's house. I mean, listen, if you want to work for CMG Landscaping, you can get the same type of stuff. Haircuts to at your house, groceries delivered. You know, we're obviously making money over here. You comprehend what I was saying that over the weekend about the straw? Is no bueno if it's lazy just thrown on my It's no bueno. You open it, you take uno manito. If you got to organize something, you just, that way nothing gets broken. And if we have 210 working days, let's say an average of 4,000 a day, and we got 25 trucks, x 210 working days, 21 million a year. Boom, dude. 4 mil EBITDA. PE gives me a 12x multiple and 4 mil, 48 mil to buy my Gulfstream. Listen, if you guys are having trouble pricing your projects or being profitable in your home service, landscape, construction, hardscape company, check out the free pricing guide I have below. The link in the description will get you a free pricing guide to price all your projects. I'm talking about anything from mulch projects to patios, retaining walls, planting projects, all of it. Make sure, like, it's not necessarily a bad idea to be on site with the crew. Like, usually I don't do this. I haven't really met my guys at the shop my entire business career until this year, but I kind of like it because then I can keep my eyes on my equipment. Gonna have a great day. It looks like we're gonna produce about, let's see the revenue numbers here, folks. We got 2750 job, and then we have another 2725. So 2725 plus 2750. We're at 5475. Plus we have some bigger chunks of the larger projects we're doing. So again, guys, we're on the road to 21 million, selling to private equity for 48 million. Got to make sure my trailers are not falling off the trucks as they roll out of here. Guys, it's just landscaping. I'm gonna fill this guy the parking lot up with trucks. And then in 5 years, it's gonna be an apartment building producing me $250,000 a month. And me and Leo are gonna be on my G550 going to Greece for the weekend, partying in Mykonos when he graduates college. All right, guys, this morning I want to talk to you folks about cash flow and how to manage your cash flow in a multi-million-dollar business of any kind. Really what you want to start with at minimum is know your monthly expenses or your weekly expenses. So I know what my weekly payroll is, I know what my monthly truck payments are, and I know on average what my credit card bill is every single month. It's between like $60,000 to $85,000 a month, and then you have weekly payroll at like $15,000 to $17,000, and then you have truck payments just below $8,000, and then you have your insurance around $2,500. So at minimum, you want to start with 4 to 6 weeks of cash on hand in that bank account, boys. All right, stack that shit up. Don't take anything from your company, and if you're going to grow your company, pre-stack it. So if I know, all right, I'm going to take my company from 2.5 million to 4, I'm going to go from having, 160, 180 in my account, 320-ish. I'm not the best with math without my calculator, but you guys know what I'm the point is, right? And then what you could also do on top of that is, and depending on how we analyze this, this is a good or bad thing, but some of my suppliers give me a 3% discount if I pay with check. So I'll either do that, or we got to really do the math. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, because if I could take, let's say I have $50,000 of bills in 2 weeks, but if that 50K was invested into a Vanguard ETF earning me 10%, or like it did the first half of this year, I got 20%, why wouldn't I pay with my Amex card, get my points, right? Because you would take that 3% discount that they're giving you. Well, what if I get on average my 2% cash back card? Boom, now I'm really only saving 1% on $50,000. Like, it's not a crazy amount. And then, like, all right, then that 50K I had in my Vanguard ETF for another 30 days, earning me 20%. So it's like, this is what I think about, and you guys should think about too, is like cash flow management. On the way to the first job site, we just got our first 5-star review of the day. We're at 256 5-star reviews. We are the most and highest rated landscape construction company in the Philadelphia mainline. 484-901-6635. Guys, we have a massive problem on my job site, dude. I got a flat tire already, and it's bullshit. What can I put on this? Victor, do you have a patch kit in your truck or no for flat tires? No, okay. All right. Hey guys, so behind me we're gonna be taking out this, I don't know, 600, 800 foot long retaining wall and installing a new wall here, basically. Beautiful new rocks. It's gonna match the veneer on the front of that house. You see that veneer? That's what we're doing here, folks. So, hey guys, last week we finished up this wall project. We capped this entire wall. It's probably 400 feet or more of linear retaining wall, so check it out. People want to raise and they can't even make sure my sprinklers are on before they leave. I mean, what are we doing here? We don't mow lawns, Leo. We transform properties like the one we're on. Okay, so when you left on Friday, you're telling me the hoses were in the hose spigots.
Yeah. We put it back because under remove when we drive the skid there right
Seaway.
there, you can remove.
And then
put it back.
You're telling me you put it back on.
Yes.
Okay.
Put it back.
All right.
Somebody else can remove.
All right. It wasn't Victor who did it, folks. When people say I can't work, I put the work in clearly. Oh! I'm going home today. Landscape business is a lot more than just mobile depositing checks. Ridiculous. I'm almost done with business. I'm just done. I'm gonna go to Hawaii and retire. Let me get my sparkling water. I'm just gonna walk to the next job site. I mean, guys, comment down below what you would do. Essentially, we're gonna excavate this out. It's probably gonna be about to where that pillar is. And I gotta look at the design pictures, but we're installing 2 walls and steps going up to this patio that's gonna be where you're standing. Because we have to retain the thing. Retain this dirt, steps, patio, 4 feet. Okay. You should put this in front of Chick-fil-A.
Hey, I am just stopping out here because we had someone called in about the work that's happening in the front of the building this morning. So I know that there was a permit that was applied for to do all of the work in the back of the house and everything, but I don't actually have a permit for the retaining wall in the front.
What type of permit would you need?
You would need a retaining wall permit, which would have to be reviewed by the engineer. And also there would have to be some soil and erosion controls because they've got the dirt tracked out all over the road here. Correct.
Like we're just repairing the wall.
Replacing a retaining wall, so we need to have a permit for that to make sure that what you're replacing it with is like structurally sound and everything.
And you guys have these permits at your office? I can swing by there in a couple minutes and take a look at that?
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's a simple form, but really it needs to be engineered. I can give you an example. I mean, if you want to stop by the office, I can show you an example of what was submitted for the retaining wall in the rear of the property that was approved. But like I said, we don't have anything for the one in the front. Unfortunately, you can't continue the work today without a permit.
Jesus. Okay. All right. I'll meet you at your office in 5 minutes.
All right. I'll be over. Thanks.
All right, guys, we just got shut down by the township. There's a massive problem on my job site. I'm racing back to the job site. This is right after my flat tire. Township's on site calling my guys saying, shut this down. You need a permit. And I'm like, guys, the wall's not above 4 feet. When do I need a permit? I have to go down to the office and get yelled at, amigo.
Hell,
trying to hit me with $800 of fees and lawyer fees and engineer fees. I'm like, lady, I'm a blonde hair landscaper. Like, I can't do this. Guys, we ordered our Chick-fil-A. I go here too much, but it's okay. We're on the run, man. I got appointments and meetings to make, right, Leo?
Hell yeah.
Checks to collect.
Another day, another dollar.
Driving revenue.
Business is booming.
Yes. All right, guys, so if you want to work one-on-one with myself, just like Wyatt and I are doing today, I just opened up a one-on-one coaching program for you. I'm taking on a handful of students, only 5 to 8 students. So if you're looking for that one-on-one access, click the link in my description, fill out the form, see if you're the right fit, and my team will be in touch with you. What is one thing today that really hit home for you that you learned?
So Chase told me right away, basically the first thing we talked about was getting my finances in line. So we figured out my daily overhead, and just right then and there, now I can work better with how I price everything out and just what's coming in and out of my bank account.
So what are you planning on doing differently starting tomorrow?
Starting tomorrow, I am going to be more on track with my finances.
No more Punta Cana trips.
No more. No more trips during the season.
No more $240 sushi bowls or whatever you call them.
Yeah. First of all, collecting 50% down deposits. I'm going to be doing that starting now. And I'm going to just really be on top of my overhead and pricing. I like how you handle things. You're not a negative person. You're very positive, even if it's bad stuff, and that's exactly what I do and want to continue doing and do on a higher level as well.
24 now, you're probably going to be a millionaire by 26.
That's the goal.
You easily have the capability.
Yeah.
Especially you.
You think it's just a little turnaround things, right? A few things.
Then you do a couple other things,
Yeah.
you'll be a multi-millionaire by 28. Taking action, taking risk, and going for it. You're gonna feel fear. You're gonna feel, oh man, I gotta lay this guy off, I gotta fire this guy. Remember our first call, you already kinda like, and I said, yo dude, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
So if someone's thinking about booking the day with me, what would you tell them?
I would say Chase is awesome, and he's a great guy, and he's definitely all for business, strictly business, very serious. He does not mess around, and you can tell how devoted he is, and it's not just like, oh, come spend the day with me, we'll have fun type of thing. Like, all he cares about is
Progress.
Yeah.
We're making progress, we're executing, we're mapping it out. Like he said, we're not f***ing around. We're getting my business done, and in between, we're helping him out with his business, and I can help you guys out with your business by clicking the link in the description below. All right, guys, just got done the estimate with Sherry, a repeat client of ours. The dog starts going nuts, trying to jump on the Cybertruck. Her poor shoulder gives out, and I'm like pulling back the damn dog, and then I got done the rest of the estimate. But what do y'all think about that? Comment down below. What would you do? Come on, join me on the job site. Next up, we're gonna go to one of my crews and show you the job, what they got going on. It looks like the mulch is down, the shrubs are trimmed, and we're gonna go check on them. Let's do it. What does that mean, guys? Comment down below. What does that mean when an amigo's whistling like that? I got some ideas, but I don't want to say it. These trees look great. Look down here, my friend. Maybe very thin mulch. See, thin, because there's no, you know what I'm saying? What if we undo the tools in your truck, fill the dump body up with mulch? That way you don't have to make multiple trips, right? Yeah, let's just empty this out and we put the mulch out here, my friend. Then you can unhook this trailer, go to Sweetwater 100, get the mulch, and put it in this. All right, guys, we just got our rental application approved. Now we got to go down to the office and pay their money. All right, guys, join me in the backseat of my Tesla. There's plenty of space back here for lots of people and lots of different activities. Regardless, man, that's pretty much a wrap up for today. I got 2 more estimates. I got 1 more meeting. I have to go pick up my business bag. I have to go pick up a deposit check, pick up my drugs from CVS, and then go to the gym, man, and just try to work these biceps and hit the stair step or do some social media content. Listen, if you guys are looking to grow your company and you're serious about growing your company, check out my free resources with the link in the description. You have a free pricing guide. You have a monthly community group called Service Pro Accelerator, where I get in there, answer questions. We go hop on once a month calls, things like that. And you can also apply for one-on-one coaching with myself. I've grown multiple businesses past the $1 million mark in the landscape and hardscape industry. And guys, I can do the same thing for your business. So click the link down below if you're serious about it and you have money to invest. I don't want to waste your time, and I definitely don't want to waste my time. You can see how busy I am already. Questions, comments, leave them down below. And if you guys are enjoying my videos, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be my favorite person in the world if you put notifications on my channel so you can watch my videos every single week, 6 p.m. Thursday. Let's get it.